Hey there, Stampers. Happy Catalog launch day. My name is Sherry Roth. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Alberta, Canada. And I'm excited to be here to share a quick little flip through of these two catalogs, share some samples, some brand new products. I'll share my top picks and some upcoming events and specials that I'm offering this month. All right, so let me just update my iPad here. There we go. Okay. All right, so welcome everyone. If you're watching, make sure that you say hi so I know who's here watching. It's always nice to know that I'm not talking to myself. All right, so first of all, if you are in Canada and you do not already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and have not received these catalogs in the mail and would like hard copies, please just shoot me a message and I'd be happy to pop them in the mail for you. All right. Hello, Shauna. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to start with this catalog, and I'm not going to go page by page. There's just some things that I like to point out when a new catalog is released because they can easily be overlooked, and these catalogs are a great resource. Okay, so this is the January to June 2022 mini catalog, and it runs from today, January 4th, until the end of June 2022. Okay, now, first of all, we've got the inside cover. I want to point out these little icons, which you can reference throughout. You'll see throughout the mini catalog. Let me just fold this over. Okay, so of course, most of you know, unless you're new to Stampin' Up!, that we have bundle savings. So anything that has like a coordinating die or a coordinating punch, or sometimes it's a stamp set and embossing folder and die set, you can save a little bit of money by purchasing it as a bundle. So that's the 10% savings, and you'll see that throughout. Let me see here. If we look here, so this bundle on page 10, you can get this stamp set and then the coordinating dies, and if you purchase them together using this product number, you'll save 10%. Okay, that's the first one. This second one, this little clock icon, these are sharing some quick and easy projects throughout. So if you look here on page 13, they've got a couple little samples and they've got that clock symbol. That just means that these are quick and easy projects. So projects that are super easy if you want to mass produce them, or if you're looking for something to replicate that's really quick. Okay, and of course, this uses this adorable little nuts and bolts stamp set, but maybe you don't have that stamp set. You could use a different stamp set. You could replace these little images with the cute little otters that are in the celebration catalog. You could replace them with the little squirrels that carried over from the holiday catalog. So there's lots of different options. So just because they've used a specific set doesn't mean you can't take inspiration from those quick and easy projects or from any project that's in here. Okay, the next one is distinctive. So these stamps, there's an example on page 24, and there's a few throughout the catalog. I just want to point out them. These are stamps where they are very detailed. So you can see there is a difference between, between these two. So there's much more detail in the distinctive stamp sets. So these are solid, they'll stamp all as one color, whereas these will almost have like various shades of one color, even if you're just inking in one color, but it gives you kind of variegated tones. Okay, so those are distinctive stamps. And then this one is just indicating that the dies work or will fit, all of the dies will fit in the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And then the little English and French, that is found next to the stamps, and that tells you that the stamp set is available in both English and French. So you'll find that next to the stamp set. Okay, so those are the icons that are in there. Also on this page, it's got the product suites listed. So if you're looking for a large collection of products, that's what you can reference. All right, so we talked about that. Here, page 7 is a little blurb about Paper Pumpkin. You guys know I'm a big Paper Pumpkin fan, which reminds me I have not done my scrapbook layout with last month's Paper Pumpkin kit yet, so that you'll see that coming up sometime soon. But if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber during celebration, which is this little brochure, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. This runs from January 4th today. until February 28th. Celebration is a great time to purchase a prepaid subscription plan because with some of the options, you can qualify for free celebration products. So we've got the 3-month plan for $82.50. That will give you 1 celebration product. We've got the 6-month plan for $158. That will give you 2 or a level 2. And the 12-month plan will give you several more because it's $300. And that will cover you for the whole year. Okay, so that is an option. I always suggest doing that if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Doing that during celebration is the best time to do it. Okay, now we've got our first suite here. This is the Sweet Talk suite, perfect for Valentine's Day or to celebrate love. And here's a cute little sample made using that collection, well, the DSP that's in here anyways. And there's some cute little boxes, which you will see later on this month. So there's some gorgeous iridescent rhinestone basic jewels, which are in this, and a gingham embossing folder, which is lots of fun. And then if we flip the page, there is the Love and Happiness bundle. And this is one of our hybrid embossing folders. And so that means that there is an embossing folder and a die that you can run through together. And this actually is the first one that I've purchased out of all of the hybrid embossing folders or bundles that we've had. So you will definitely be seeing more. Here's a little sample done with that. Let me take this out of the plastic. This is a swap that I received from another demonstrator. So here you can see that it's embossed and cut out, and you can do that with one pass through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So I will share more about how to do that in a Facebook Live that's coming up. All right, set that aside. All right, we've got this adorable little gumball set and these cute little frosted bead assortments. So make sure that you're having a look in the seam of the catalog and at the top. Oftentimes our eyes are drawn towards the sides of where the stamp sets and the bundles are, and we miss a lot of stuff in the middle. So just make sure that you're looking everywhere in the catalog so that you don't miss out on some of these fun projects. And then here's that cute little nuts and bolts. Here's a little sample done with that set, another swap that I received. So she combined the stamp set with that DSP that was part of that suite earlier on that I shared. Okay, and then moving on, let's see here. Page 18. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every single page. This is my favorite. This is one of my top picks from this catalog. I absolutely love it. This is the Rainbow of Happiness bundle. So there is a stamp set and then some coordinating dies. And then in the celebration brochure, when you purchase this bundle, you can choose some coordinating DSP absolutely free. So fun. So this is the collection that I am using this month in the treasure chest. Here's a sample that uses both the stamp set and the DSP, and then some a fun new embossing folder in the back there, and then some little sequins. Again, look at up in the seam here. There are some new sequins, sparkle and shine sequins right in the corner there. All right, so that is a sample done with that, but let me share a little peek at what we're doing over in my membership group this month. Our focus is that bundle, and so I'm sharing 5 cards. So I've got 5 cards here. 2 of them are gift cards, and then I've got 4 layouts, including a 2-page layout. So fun. This has been a blast to work with. So if you're interested in more information on how you can find out how to make these, I will go back after I post this video and I'll post a link to more information on the Treasure Chest membership group. Okay, every month we pick a grouping of products and we create with that. I send out a weekly email every Thursday morning, and there are 2 videos, a card video and a memory keeping video. So over the course of the month, if there's 4 Thursdays, you get 10 projects. Plus 2 bonus Facebook Lives because there's a private Facebook group. If there's 5 Thursdays, you get 10 plus an additional 2. So tons of inspiration. And the great thing about that is you don't necessarily have to own the products that I'm using. I share different ideas on how you can take inspiration from what I've done and use the supplies that you have on hand. Okay, all right, next page. This cute little Friends of the Forest stamp set. You recognize that deer punch? This is the deer punch that carried over from the holiday catalog. So from the July to December mini catalog, this deer punch coordinates with this sweet little deer that's in this set. Okay, all right. Let's go to, let's see here. Oh, page 20 here. All right, this sweet little set, you'll see a class coming up with that for sure. Here, there are some little like web symbols here. They refer, actually, I don't think they're necessarily always web, but they are referring to either products that you can find on the website or products that you can find from the annual catalog. So this one is particular website. So it's showing the classic Stampin' spots. You can get an assortment of classic Stampin' spots, which are not shown in the annual catalog, but they are available on the website. They're a package of, or a set of 8 different colors. Okay, so you can check that out. And sometimes they're referring back to annual catalog products. Okay, now let's go to page 32. Another one of my favorite collections, the Artfully Composed Suite. Now this suite of products is the suite that the Treasure Stampers team and I are focusing on for our next extravaganza event. Now that we're calling it the Winter Celebration Extravaganza, even though it's all focused on like kind of tropical themed projects. That event is an all-day event on January 29th. And every hour from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. there is a new video posted. So the value, the inspiration that you get is an incredible value. All right, 6 of those videos will be done via Facebook Live, and those are the 6 make and takes that we'll be doing. And then leading up, so for 6 days prior, so starting on January 23rd, we do a Facebook Live every morning featuring our favorite celebration product, and we give that product away as well. So it is definitely worth checking out. And again, there will be a link in the description above, but let me share a couple little projects. First of all, let me share these with you. These faux sea glass shapes. Are these not fun? They're so cute. I can see these are great for this kind of tropical feel, but even any kind of underwater sets, I think they would be really fun with those underwater kind of sets as well. All right, so I wanted to point those out. Now, if you regularly visit my blog, then you will have seen this. I shared a video on how to create this Peekaboo card. I think it was last week. So here's a little Peekaboo card. I combined this bundle, so the Artfully Layered bundle, with the layering diorama dies from the annual catalog to create this sweet little Peekaboo card. So fun. And look at that DSP. Fabulous tropical feel DSP. All right, so there's a sample there. And then here is another sample. Now this is hard to, how am I going to show you guys this here? This is like a little luminary. Let's see if we do it sideways like this. Can you guys see? Normally it would of course stand up. I'm trying to do it so that you guys can see what it would look like standing up. But it's a little luminary. So I used, this is one of the border dies that is in that, the dies that coordinate with it, and then I used the large leaf die to die cut the shape, added a piece of vellum in behind, and then added this on top. This is just one of the other dies that comes in with it. So cute. Wouldn't those be cute if you were holding like a tropical themed party, just kind of spread over the table? So nice. All right. Okay. And there is some really fun printed vellum that is part of this collection as well. So I will link, like I said, if you check out the events, which it is linked in the description of this video, you can find more information. I do want to point out that this ribbon is actually not available at the moment. So if you want to order this entire suite, you won't be able to use the suite collection product number because this isn't available to order. You'll have to use those individual product numbers, and then you can just substitute that with a different ribbon or order that at a different time. Okay, so I do want to point that out. If this number isn't going through for you, then that's the reason why. Okay, let's see, what's next here? 32, page 52. Oh, I'm super excited about this. This is another favorite. Oh, we're gonna have to come back here. Okay, we'll do this page first. We have, for the first time, we have a Slimline card bundle. So fun. So it's got this great large word stamp set and then coordinating dies that will cut some fun backgrounds in Slimline card size. And don't miss it, there are some Slimline envelopes. So if you look on page 53, right towards the center of the page, there are these here are Slimline card envelopes. Okay, so I wanted to point that out. You will definitely be seeing a class coming up with those. Now I wanted to go back a couple pages because I just worked out the details of an upcoming class that will be held in February, and it is the All About Me album class. Now you guys know that I am a huge scrapbooker. I love to scrapbook, and as scrapbookers, we tend to not scrapbook about ourselves very often. So this is our opportunity to scrapbook all about us. We're going to create an entire 6x8 album using this Abstract Beauty collection over the course of 4 months. So I will provide a prompt list. There will be 40 different prompts that you can choose from. So you can pick and choose how in-depth you want to go. So it can be as simple as what's my favorite color, or what I'm listening to right now, or it can be more in-depth, something that requires a little bit more thought and a little bit more journaling. Okay, so you pick and choose the prompts that work best for you. So the class, like I said, it will be held over the course of 4 months. Again, if you check out the link in the description, you'll be able to find more information. But the first class will include your album, your page inserts, a package of this Abstract Beauty DSP, which is a specialty paper, and it's 4x6, which we haven't had a 4x6 paper in a little while. It's really, really pretty paper. So we'll use that package. You'll get the adhesive backed hexagons, and you'll get the ephemera pack. And then you can choose to add on the coordinating bundle, which is a stamp set and die set. And if you do that, then in your first class, I will send you a free spool of this beautiful Just Jade gold ribbon. All right, so again, you can find all the details for that class. Oh, Shauna says she's super excited about it. It's going to be lots of fun. I think it's really going to get us thinking about different things. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And the thing is, I'm going to be working right along with you on this class. So yeah, I'll be sharing different things that I've journaled about and different things that, just different ideas. It's going to be lots of fun. It's going to be an opportunity to play and kind of, you know, get to know each other a little bit. All right, so you can look for that. All right, so let's see here. Next up, page 59. Now you want to make sure that you go through this catalog a little bit better than I'm going through. I'm kind of flipping through really quickly, but there's lots of great things in between. Okay, so this is what I like to call a mega suite, because there are 2 bundles within this suite. So all of these products coordinate well together. It's called the Heart and Home Suite. So there is the Blessings of Home bundle, and there's the Honeybee Home bundle. Now the Blessings of Home bundle you see me use actually quite a bit if you visit my blog regularly, and I think I've done a couple Facebook Lives with it as well. I loved it. That was something that we could get our hands on early if we attended on stage back in November. So I've been playing with it quite a bit. Now this Honeybee Home bundle is another bundle that's part of this collection, and it's also the bundle that we'll be using in my January card class. So today over on my blog, I shared a video on how to create this card, which I created for a swap with some other demonstrators. So you can visit my blog at stamptreasures.com and check out the video for this card. I walk you through step by step how to create it. Such a pretty card. I love it. Let me check the date here. Do I have the date written down? I think it's the 4th Tuesday of the month. For the next 6 months, we will be holding a card class. And the purpose of this card class is to kind of prepare you for the cards that you'll need over the course of the year. Okay, so all of the cards that I design, you'll be able to change out the greetings to suit the greetings that you need for the cards that you need. Okay, so if you need some sympathy cards, you'll be able to use a sympathy greeting. If you need birthday cards and you need lots of them, you can make them all birthday. So they're really meant to kind of build up your stack of cards so that you can not have to scramble when you need a card. Okay, so each month we'll do 6 cards, 2 each of 3 different designs. And here's a little peek at the cards we'll be doing in January. All right, again, you can check out the events page. So all of these, it's easy enough to switch out the greetings to make them appropriate for whatever kind of cards you need. So this one would make a great little sympathy card. You could switch that out to a more sympathy-based greeting. All right, and the other good thing is this, you will get all the die cut pieces. You won't get any stamped pieces, but if you've got a set that might be similar to the Honeybee home, you'll be able to use that. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to purchase exactly what I'm using. If you've got something similar, you'll be able to make do with that. Okay, all right. Next up, where are we? We're going to page 67. And what do I have? Okay, here we've got this Supple Shimmer specialty paper. I wanted to point this out because here it looks like you get pink and blue shimmer paper. But I want to show you what it actually looks like because it's a little bit deceiving. So this is what it actually looks like. The pink does look like the photo, but the blue is a little bit more, it's almost like a green. Here, let me take it out of the plastic. So the green is a little bit more white with a hint of green in it. So it's not a solid blue like the pink is a solid pink. It's not showing up very well on the camera, but it is, you can see that it is very different from the blue that's shown in the photo. I actually prefer this. It's so pretty because it kind of takes on the color that you're putting it on. I think it's a little bit more versatile, whereas this might be a little harder to use. So I wanted to point that out. Okay. All right. Set that aside. And then what else have we got here? Okay. We're going to go to page 75. Here, these items here are carryover from the July to December mini catalog. So you can see that the Nuts About Squirrels, you can see the brush metallic dots, you got the deer punch that coordinates with that set that I showed you, the timber embossing folder, which was one of my favorites. So happy that that carried over. Nature's Harvest stamp set, which is a great stamp set that is very similar to that Honeybee. So if you have the Nature's Harvest, you could always participate in the Honeybee class and use this set instead. So just a little hint there. Okay, and then we've got our bundle up and save. So this is basically an index for all of the bundles throughout the catalog. And you don't want to skim over this because not only does it share the bundles, but it has a different sample. Okay, so sure, if you go to this page, or if you go to this bundle, wherever it is in the catalog, you'll see extra samples, but this is different. This is not the same sample that you'll see on the other pages. So it's like a bonus sample at the back of the catalog. And I find that a lot of people will skip over these because they don't necessarily need to reference it. All right, so that's pages 76 to 83. And then pages 84 to 87 is the catalog at a glance. So if you want to quickly find something, you can go to the stamps and it's all listed alphabetically. Okay, and then same with the dies and so on. All right, page 90. This is another thing that a lot of us skim over, and I must say I'm guilty of this, really guilty of this. Until I sat down yesterday to really study the catalog and kind of make notes to reference for today's video, I actually missed this, and it's so adorable. So these are sets that you can select with your Stampin' Rewards. So if you place an order over $200, you qualify for Stampin' Rewards. And there are exclusive products in both the annual catalog and the mini catalog that you can only get with your Stampin' Rewards. And so this Mischievous Mice and Expressions of Friendship are two of the sets. But look how adorable this Mischievous Mice stamp set is. Like, look how cute it is. It's a little mouse holding a balloon, mouse in some Swiss cheese, and then another one holding a pencil. It's so adorable. And the greetings, just a quick note to say, hi, sweet friend, thanks, say cheese, and it's your birthday. So I actually completely missed that. And that will definitely be a stamp set that I add to my collection. So adorable. Okay. All right. So that is the mini catalog. Now let's talk a little bit about Celebration. I'm just going to point out some highlights here. Okay. So Celebration. Now this runs from today until the end of February. Okay. So, and there's 3 different ways you can take advantage of Celebration. You can, when you shop, so when you place an order of $60, you can choose items out of here for free. And there's 2 levels. So there's free with a $60 purchase, and then there's some items that are free with a $120 purchase. So you just have to look at the little blurb here, and that will tell you how much you need to spend in order to qualify for free. Okay, so this level 2 is a package of DSP and then the stamp set. Here's a little peek at that, or at a sample done using that. So this uses a couple different patterned papers, and then I used the stamp set, and then I added in some gems and then some ribbon from the annual catalog. Okay, so there are 3, I think, two products that are free with a $120 purchase. The rest is free with a $60 purchase, and you can get multiples. This is where this beautiful rainbow paper is from. There's some great marble paper, and then there's some really cute stamp sets that are available. This is a great greeting set. You can never have enough greetings, in my opinion. And then when you choose to host, so whether you choose to host a party with friends and family, whether it's in person or virtual, or if you choose to place a larger order of $375 or more, then you can select this Calming Camellia stamp set absolutely free. So as long as your order is $375, whether you collect orders from friends and family or you place that all together as one order, then you will automatically get this Calming Camellia stamp set. And it is a really pretty stamp set. I'm thinking I might actually do a class in the future on that stamp set because it's really beautiful. And then, of course, you guys know that the join opportunity is always there. It's always the best deal in the catalog. And sometimes the offering that you get, or the bonus that you get during Celebration, it changes. And this time it is, you get to choose $165 worth of product. Any product that could be from the January to June mini catalog or from the annual catalog, or a combination of both. So $165 of your choice. You pay $135. There's no shipping and there's no GST. Plus, you also get to choose any 2 free stamp sets. So you can choose the most expensive stamp sets from either the January to June mini catalog or the annual catalog. And get those absolutely free added to your starter kit. And then you'll become a treasure stamper. And we are a team across Canada. We meet monthly online. Actually, we meet a couple times a month. We have lots of fun, and we run our extravaganzas together. So we are a lots of fun group. You definitely would enjoy it, I think. All right, so that opportunity is there. I will post a link to where in the description to where you can join if that is something that interests you. You do need to be in Canada in order to participate or to join my team, so that's just a little heads up. But if you're looking for a demonstrator in the States, just let me know. I'd be happy to refer you to some. All right, okay, so I think that is it for now. So I'm not going to stamp a project with you today. I did share lots of samples with you. You can check today's blog post for a video. Oh, I have one more thing. Now, I have several host codes going right now. Many of them are for classes. However, if you don't want to participate in any of my classes, you do have the option to use the January monthly host code. And if your order is over $60, then you can choose either the Ladybug trinkets as your gift. these adorable little trinkets. So I will send you a package of those for free with your $60 order, providing you use the January host code. Or you can choose these 2 card kits. So these use a new collection from the January to June mini catalog. And I did these on a Facebook Live a couple weeks ago. So I will send you the pieces that you need to create these 2 cards, and then a link to that video so that you can reference it. Because I know that some of you don't like to cut your own card kits, and that's completely fine. So you can choose the card kits, or you can choose the Ladybug trinkets with a $60 order using the January host code. But of course, you'll want to check the other host codes that I have available for the classes in case there's something you'd prefer to take advantage of. All right, so thanks so much for watching. I will be back on Friday with a crafty project for you. So I hope to see you then, and Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks so much for watching.